Yo, what is up, gang? Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're watching this right now, you are either completely cooked from AP exam season, or you're currently sitting in class, hiding your phone under the desk, pretending to be locked in. Real. Either way, welcome to the safe space. Because today, we are exposing the ultimate academic scam of the century, AP classes. I swear, AP exams are just a legal way for schools to torture us for 9 months straight. It's a scam, and we all fell for it. Imagine coming up with a system where your entire 13 years of school is decided by a single 3-hour test during demon hours on a random Tuesday morning. The sales pitch is always, earn college credit, save money. On paper, it's a massive W, win-win for everybody. But the fine print? If you don't hit that 3 on a 5-point scale, congrats, buddy. You just wasted 9 months of your life for absolutely nothing. I remember the weeks before exams being pure comedy. You'd see the guy who never did a single assignment suddenly turn into an Ivy League scholar. He's out here rizzing up the teacher like they've been best friends for 20 years. Like, son, where was this energy during the Clash Royale tournaments you were hosting in the back of the class for the last 8 months? I swear, people will do anything besides study until the last femtosecond of time is left. Let's actually break down the 5 stages of exam grief. Because walking into that testing room is like entering a literal psychological horror movie. Stage 1, denial. You walk in, the room is freezing cold for no reason, and you're trying to convince yourself that a miracle will happen. You're literally sitting there thinking, maybe the school Wi-Fi will crash, or the proctor will just forget the tests in his car. But no. The proctor is 100 years old. He looks like he survived the Great Depression, and he's currently reading a 40-page instruction manual in the most boring voice humanly possible. He's taking his sweet time, while your soul is slowly leaving your body. Stage 2, anger. You finally open the test booklet, and immediate rage kicks in. You look at the very first question, and it feels like it's written in ancient Egyptian. You're sitting there thinking about your teacher, who spent 6 whole months talking about her personal life and her 3 cats, instead of covering the actual curriculum.
Stop it. Get some help.
You're staring at a question about the economic impact of the Industrial Revolution, trying to calculate if you can sue the entire school district for emotional damages and emotional distress. It's a total scam. Stage 3, bargaining. This is the moment you start making desperate deals with the universe. You start praying to gods you didn't even know existed 10 minutes ago. You're like, look, if you let me guess my way to a 3 on this exam, I swear I will never skip gym class again, I'll stop scrolling TikTok until 4 a.m., and I'll actually become a good citizen. Meanwhile, you're trying to use your peripheral vision to see what the smart kid in front of you is doing. But he's already on page 5, moving his pencil like a maniac, while you're still stuck on question 2.
Come on, just go to the office.
What'd I do?
Just go to the office.
What'd I do?
Bro, just go.
What'd I
Stage 4, depression. This is the 2-hour mark. Your hand is cramping, your back hurts from these garbage school chairs, and you've fully accepted that your dream of going to an Ivy League college is dead. You're not getting a 5. You're barely getting a 1. You just stare at the ceiling, watching a tiny piece of dust float around, thinking about how peaceful it would be to just drop out of society and become a full-time Minecraft streamer. You start drawing little sad faces and absolute masterpieces in the margins of your answer sheet just to feel some form of joy. Stage 5, acceptance. Total numbness? You look at the clock. There's 10 minutes left, and you still have 30 questions to answer. So you just activate the ultimate survival strategy. You start bubbling in C for absolutely everything. C is for see ya next year. C is for cooked. You're not even reading the sentences anymore. You just vibe with the failure. It is what it is, gang. And honestly, some of these specific subjects are just straight up torture. Like, who decided AP Calculus was a good idea? Who allowed this to happen? They want me to find the limits of a function when the only limit I actually care about is my limit of sanity. You look at the graph on the page and it looks exactly like a flatlining heartbeat, which is a perfect visual representation of my current GPA. They ask you to rotate a 3D solid around an axis to find the volume, and you're just sitting there wondering why a math problem looks like a crumpled up piece of trash. But then, you switch to AP World History, and it's a whole different level of brain rot. They expect you to remember exactly what some random king ate for breakfast in the year 1492, and how that specific breakfast choice altered the spice trade routes in the Indian Ocean. Bro, I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. Why am I out here analyzing a 50-page historical document written by a guy named Bartholomew, who didn't even believe in using periods or commas? And then they hit you with the DBQ, the document-based question. You have to read 7 ancient diaries, connect them to global trade, and write a college-level thesis statement with a mechanical pencil while your fingers are literally falling off. It's not an exam. It's a hate crime against teenagers.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
But yeah, that is the absolute reality of AP exams, gang. It's a collective trauma bond at this point. If you somehow survived this year without completely crashing out, drop a comment below and let me know how cooked your score is about to be. Quick test in the comments. What's worse, AP Calc or AP Chemistry? If you say Calc, you're certified insane. Let's battle below. Also, smash that subscribe button right now, or your GPA is gonna drop harder than my motivation on a Monday morning. Go touch some grass, take a massive nap, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.